Hello, welcome back to the channel. Hope everyone's doing amazing today. We're going to do a collective reading. So let's hop right into it. We're going to do some tarot, then some love messages from your person, and we'll finish it off with an angel message for you. Awkward shuffle. You know, these cards are like bigger than my hands though, so sometimes I get a good grip and sometimes with the nails it's just like not happening, like today. Okay, there we go. Wow, so this definitely looks like it could involve someone from your past. Looks like you had to have the strength to kind of cut this person off and walk away from them. Could be feeling like a little defeated right now, like you're not sure if this new start's going to pay off or it's going to be the right step for you next. But I feel like what Spirit's really saying is to pay attention, because it's almost like whatever you're building the strength to do or had to have the strength to do, this really defined you as a person, and this is really helping you learn a lot of valuable lessons about love and relationships. For signs, we've got a lot of air. So we've got Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, and then wands, we've got Aries, Leo, Sag. So you could be either of those signs. We've also got the Fool card here, so that could also be Pisces. Ooh, okay. So with the Empress in reverse, in the past, could have been dealing with someone who kind of made false offers. Justice came in to balance out the situation. Definitely looks like it was a person you were involved with, romantically, with the Lovers in reverse there. Looks like there was a lot of passion, but there wasn't like a fair balance in the relationship. So it's almost like you had to have the strength to cut this person off and walk away and have a new start, but it wasn't necessarily what you wanted to do. I feel like for a lot of you too, you could just be feeling like thrown off your game, like you're not sure what your next moves are, but things are about to balance out. Definitely got a lot of air energy. I've never seen so much air energy in such a short spread. So there is secrets in this situation, things you or this other person aren't aware about that have been held back purposely. I feel like this was the past situation, and maybe this is what caused a breakup for some of you. You just honestly wanted the truth or the clarity you needed, and you felt like this person never gave it to you. For some of you, this person was definitely just like passionate, so they came as quick as they went. So there's someone who looked good, materialistic though almost. It's like they had like passion and love to offer, but then it wasn't like commitment or loyalty or stability. There was a lot of secrets, and I feel like this is what caused you to feel really thrown off. And you could be someone who previously just really had your crap together, or like this person presented themselves like they did, and overall they just didn't. It was like totally the opposite. I feel like too, this person realized if they walked away or you did to other people, that for this moment in time, it's almost like this is how it has to be, just because like the best intentions were made in the past or set for the relationship. And so now the two of you are both on this new path, this new journey. And I feel like both of you aren't necessarily even happy about it, but it's just kind of what I'm hearing from Spirit. It's like almost how it just has to be, right? There's a lot of things about this relationship that this person still isn't telling you and possibly won't ever, is what Spirit's saying. It's almost like they're kind of going to be keeping these illusions to themselves or these deceptions because they don't want to hurt you. But this is what makes them like a false offer, like a false person. For a lot of you, you could have been dealing with a karmic relationship in the past. I feel like this person too drained a lot of your finances. They didn't necessarily have a lot to add to the relationship. So let's get a love message from your person and see what they're saying. Okay, so we got 2 messages. Wow. So the first one says, good things come to those who work hard and persevere. You are being reminded by your angels now how far you have come. Keep going. Next message says, this relationship is headed towards marriage. They want to most definitely put a ring on it. Get ready for long-lasting commitments. Beautiful. So really beautiful energy there from your person. Those are angel messages too. So let's get to one from the person on your mind. I feel like this has got to be someone new though for a lot of you. Okay, for some of you, it's definitely a past person. It says, we both need to take the time to heal right now, as hard as it is to be apart. And it says, you are my soulmate. In case you forgot, you've been acting way too single lately. And one more message from your person says, if only you knew how much those little moments with you matter to me. So for a lot of you, I feel like this is this past person and the separation has caused them or you both to realize the significance of the relationship. Maybe for some of you, though, you're aware that it's just not the time to go back, or maybe they are with the whole both of you need to take the time to heal right now. It's almost like they know the way they treated you wasn't right. So they're kind of working on getting their own life sorted and making you a solid offer, something more promising. For some of you too, I feel like this person let their friends or other influences get in the way of the opinions of this relationship. So maybe they didn't necessarily take you as seriously at the beginning as they should have. It says, I'm finally ready to commit. And I don't know if you heard that, but that was so weird. There was like an ambulance / like siren but outside, but it was like, I've never heard one like that. It says, I'm finally ready to commit. So this could be your past person. I feel like maybe in the past, the two of you never had a solid commitment, and that was part of the trouble. It says, I've been sending you signs. I want to talk. All right. So it really seems like this person's been trying to reach out to you. It could be something they've been considering doing soon. They really see you as someone who holds a lot of value in their life. They could be very attracted to you. They see your independence. They see you as like a lifelong partner, as someone they want to have kids and a family with. It's almost saying too, they see you as someone who knows it takes hard work and dedication, not only in your own life towards a career or that, but also in a relationship. And I feel like that's what they value about you. They know you're someone who's not just going to like commit for the long term and run away. And especially if this already happened and it kind of forced you to, it's almost like they know if they make it right with you again, they're not going to just let you go. They're not going to let you feel hurt by them. But they're also trying to remind you, maybe you've been acting single, trying to maybe meet new people since the breakup. And this person might be kind of holding on to you still, is what I feel like. But I feel like the two of you do have a lot of love for each other. So it's almost like Spirit's saying, at this time and at this moment in time, it's really important to follow your heart. To always look at the glass as more like half full than half empty, because regardless of the situations, if you have a lot of love for this person, then Spirit will try and find a way to make it work. But with the Lovers being in reverse as well, it could have just meant there was a lack of commitment or a lack of trust between the two of you. So it's almost like Spirit saying to really take the time to have the strength and the courage to heal and overcome any past issues before the two of you really move forward together. And that way it'll really ensure for a much more stable relationship between the two of you. I feel like as well, with the Justice card out here, you could be dealing with a Libra or you could be a Libra. With the Justice, though, it's like you just want a fair and loyal, reciprocated relationship. You want someone who matches your energy and doesn't make you feel less than or defensive or like you have to question their trust. I just heard that strong. You really want balance, especially with the Moon here. You don't want secrets. You don't want illusions. And I feel like that's what you got from a lot of your past relationships or this past person in particular. A lot of illusions, a lot of flighty, passionate energy. they were kind of just looking for a good time, not a long time. And here you are, the total opposite. So I feel like soon you're going to regain a sense of self and independence. And this will start to balance the scales out, start to feel a lot better about things. With all the sword energy, just ensure that you're not being like overly defensive with others. I feel like Spirit's telling you to just kind of open up your heart and be willing to accept love and maybe even accept an apology from this past person or this like resistful person of commitment, and just try and understand the perspective that they are coming from as well. If I'm hearing from Spirit, it's like if you put your foot in their shoes, then you'll really start to understand a better angle as to why they are the way that they are, or maybe why they're cold and detached, or maybe why they're non-committal. For some of them, they could have had like difficulties growing up with expressing emotions. So this could be something that isn't new to them. It's just always been something that they've kind of just put on the back burner. So now it's like you've come along, someone they really care about, and they're really trying to learn how to navigate the relationship and to give you like that equal reciprocity and love, and to be able to like almost open up a softer side of themselves. Like maybe they are deep down this really sensitive, emotional person, but they hide it. Like they put on an image and they act that they are passionate and tough and alluring, and but maybe on the inside, like that's part of the secrets and the illusions too, that the way they even portray themselves to you is just more of like who they feel they have to be. It's not actually who they are. Like underneath, they're very sensitive and loving and caring and giving and even committed, I just heard. But maybe on the outside, based on who they are or how they have to be, it's how they feel they have to be. I just heard that. It's how they feel they have to be is just maybe non-committal, or having multiple options, or just being the best option that everyone wants. This is almost how this person feels. Like it's almost like a competition. So they just still are in that mindset, and they haven't heard, wow, I was going to say learned, but it said haven't heard. They haven't learned yet how to navigate themselves into like a long-lasting soulmate connection, right? They're still kind of out there playing the field, having fun and exploring new options and being passionate towards others. And absolutely feel like maybe the two of you might just be on separate pages at the moment too, because it's almost like maybe this person is a little bit younger than you, or you could be a little bit younger than them. But I feel like the two of you just seem to be on a little bit opposite pages when it comes to relationships. And that's what's left the two of you feeling in disarray. But especially if the two of you are just coming together, you're seeing this as the reasons why it won't work instead of why it will. And then it's like if you've already been committed and it broke off, it's like you're both seeing this as there's no chance for a new start, but there could be, is what Spirit's saying. So it's really just like opening up to each other, letting go of the past resentments, the past secrets, and really just expressing that you both want this balance and equal reciprocity in the relationship. And I feel like Spirit's saying you're going to be really surprised by the way that this happens. Wow, by the way that this happens. Okay, so maybe this person's going to come forward and offer you some sort of conversation, like a deeper meaning conversation where you really get down to what the two of you want out of a relationship or even from each other. Maybe setting the expectations or the boundaries. If this is a past person. Started talking to people outside of a relationship. I am so sorry for that and confused as to where to go next. Okay, I feel like that one already came out. So that's really weird. It says, I want to take you out on a romantic date, surprise you, take you somewhere special. Have a lot of laughs, forget about our worries for a while, and just be together. Okay, that one definitely came out. So that is so weird. So this is for those in separation. It says, no matter how much time passes, you'll always have a special place in my heart. Beautiful. It says, we belong together. Through the good and the bad, I want you by my side. And then we've got one more message here. I know now you are my person. So definitely for a lot of you, there's a slight separation. And then this is where this person has come into this awareness of what the connection means to them. This person could have let friends, family, just outside people, maybe they had interest in others and they just like chose to go for a safer option instead of one that maybe challenged them more in love. I feel like they're realizing now if they did do that and they went for like a safer option or just someone more within their reach is what they felt. They're realizing now it wasn't the right choice. It's like they should just take the chance and really put themselves out there and just see what happens. Because it's almost like they realize now, no matter how much time you're apart or you try not to talk to each other, the more feelings you have for them or they have for you, and that they like hold you in very high regard in their heart. So for some of you, it might even just be too that this person doesn't feel like they quite match up to you, which is really sweet because it's almost like this is why they're not offering you this new start, especially if it's someone from the past. They could feel like they hurt you and they don't deserve another chance with you. Or if it's someone new, they feel like they don't want to hurt you and they don't know if they deserve a chance with you. So really strong messages there. We're going to leave it there, but overall, it feels like this person is definitely trying to come in and sweep you off your feet or change your views of wanting to be alone and not in a relationship. It's like you and this person could have not even had these conversations yet, but here they are analyzing what it's going to be like to be in a relationship with you, or if they offer you this commitment, they want to surprise you on dates. And I feel like Spirit's almost trying to tell them to slow down because they're getting all these illusions in their head why it won't work. But then it's like Spirit saying, well, why don't you just make the offer and take the chance and find out? I feel like the two of you feel like there's so much you both don't know about each other yet, if this is a newer connection. And if it's someone from the past, you just feel like there's so much that hasn't been said that happened between the two of you. And you just want answers before you come back together with this person, right? So we're going to leave that there. I really hope that resonated. Thank you so much. Take care.